Hello and welcome to me going through a music magazine. Now this one is called Music Star from September 14, 1974. Now this actually does have a certain person on the front cover, Gary Glitter, but I won't show, there's an article on him but I won't show you that, but I'll show you the articles that are inside. Alright, I'll show you the back cover. Look at that. Doesn't she look like she's having a whale of a time there with her baby bird, because it plays it different apparently. Yeah, choose from 4 fantastic fragrances. God, I said all of that in one sentence. I didn't have to edit that together either. Foam, feather, bath, finishing, fresher, talc and blah blah. I've no idea what I'm reading there. But anyway, much better to introduce that than... So, look! The Bay City Rollers pin-up. Hey. I'm actually a bit of a fan of BCR. I can never work out how to do B-A-B-A-Y. I can't remember the rest of that. I actually really do like a lot of their stuff. This person asks, is this a record? And when I first read it, I'm like, oh, 7-inch, 12-inch picture disc. No, apparently... I've got a pile of Osmond pictures in my bedroom, and the other day I counted them all. 359 of the Osmond family, 97 of Alan, 92 of... oh my god. Funnily enough, it doesn't say whether it was a record or not. Elton's Wonderland. He's a great sportsman, but apart from football, it's the indoor kind for him. Oh, I'm sure it was. What is that? A bear? Ew. Apparently Elton's got plenty of these huge toy animals scattered about. This one's grizzly. Is that the real thing? No, surely not. Oh. Oh, nice splay there on bed, Elton. Nothing like a good lie down after a hard day's night in the studio. I was there. Whoops, wait a minute. Oh my god. This almost needs to be read camp, doesn't it? Ooh, nothing like a good lie... I should use it. Nothing like a good lie down after a hard day's night in the studio, is there? Whoops, wait a minute. I've just had the most amazing idea for a song. Now it goes something like this. It's a little bit funny. Oh, that's already been done, hasn't it, dolls? Let us into his exclusive £100,000 Virginia Water mansion. Oh, and we just gaped with delight. Just imagine that now, photographer gaping. Ping pong balls to orange couch. What's all this? Scott's Spot. It's almost like it's a fiction thing. There were the inevitable tears when she had to move back to London, but she gave him her address. Of course he must come to London and see her. But that was the easy thing to say, because these holiday romances never come to anything. See you next week. Oh no. So that was Scotty Spot, apparently. Now who's this? I have no idea who Jim Lee is. It's kind of, okay, he cheesily plays a violin. So if he cheesily plays the violin, wouldn't this make him related to Darryl Lee? Because cheese and chocolate, or maybe cheese and licorice. That sounds so delicious. Well, could be a cheesy violin. Oh, a chocolate violin. Oh, I'm getting hungry now. Let's just keep going. So, he obviously has a good bow. Maybe he sort of sees bow and thinks, oh, bow. They're spelt the same. Oh. Music Starscope. What do we have in the Music Starscope? No, okay. So there's David Cassidy, little supposed quote there from David Cassidy. What a terrible photo. Oh, so by the sounds of it, it is quotes. So there you go. You've got Steve Harley of Cockney Rebel. Apparently the most frightening character to hit pop is Alice Cooper. Steve Harley looks a bit like a porn star. Oh, this sounds so... I always knew I looked mean on stage, but I never realised how mean until I saw myself on telly for the first time. It was really strange. I even frightened myself. Well, let's try and find a 3-second clip of him frightening himself.
What's up, ball?
I'd be a bit scared hearing that back too. Oh, Mouth and McNeil? Oh my God. What does one say to this? It's a little bit like, you can have my saliva this week? Ugh! Yeah. I'm just going to take my glasses off, and I can still see what that looks like. Roy Wood. See my baby John. Blah, blah, blah. Amazing what happens when you get loose with a bit of foundation and some Texticolours. My God. That's one thing. People could, you could use that as a trick or treat. It's kind of like, yes, trick or treat. Ah, it's Roy Wood. Ah, here, have chocolates. That really is the stuff of nightmares, isn't it? Oh my God. Glasses. Who? I love these. Junior Campbell. What makes Junior? It's interesting to read what makes him. Now all I need to know is who is him? Or who is he? Interested in a girl? I'm one of the last of the animal kingdom when it comes to things like that. What on earth is he trying to say? The basic physical attraction, at first anyway. This is just so badly written. I can just imagine it on like a notepad at school. It's like a student writing this in the big letters. Because it's all a series of disconnected sentences. It's terrible. Interested in a girl? Well, I suppose when you trawl through that, you'll find out whether it's a yes or no. Oh, I can't get rid of Roy Wood. Oh, ooh, here's something for Queen fans. Thing about Roger Taylor. No, apparently he likes cinemas, according to this. Oh, and the last sentence, that's our Roger. Got his head on straight. Yeah, it looks like it. Going by that photo, it doesn't look like it's doing a bit of an exorcist thing. Bit of movie gunk there for you. But how's this? Alvin Stardust at home. So we have Alvin Stardust at home. So he'd be posing with something. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. I love how he's posing with his couch, kind of like... Oh. One of the Pride Bears decided, no, he's all Alvined out. Probably thinks it's a chipmunk. Alvin posing at home. Lord Stardust at home. Oh my God. This is Alvin at home. Okay, now I'm at a different angle. So this is Alvin at home on his... You can just imagine him on his lounge like that. Better go around like this. And I'm going to... We'll pose with the curtain. We'll just bring the shot up again. Oh, and this is the ceiling. There's that's the lighting there. So that's we can sort of see how Alvin would go with his lighting. Well, actually, given that it's lighting and how gorgeously backlit it is, he would be going like that for his lighting, wouldn't he? So this is Alvin with his lighting. And we'll have Alvin posing with his curtains, like so. So there's his curtains, like so. No, on your Alvin. This isn't exactly comfortable. And now we're going to get back to me on my seat. This is Alvin's feet. They work as well as his hands. Here we are. Oh my God, this hurts a lot. Ow! Oh no, this is not going to end well. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Coo, coo, I just want you. Oh God, I really love the things that you do. Oh God. Right. Anyway, that was me trying to be Alvin doing the furniture. Oh, that sounds different out of context, doesn't it? Anyway, I might just tidy myself up a bit. But what more do you want with Alvin at home? A pin-up. There we are. Alvin Stardust pin-up for your wall. Look at that. He just has to have that glove, doesn't he? Alvin. Simon. Theodore. Ooh. Oh. Arrows on Target Part 2. I'm sorry I can't supply Part 1. I don't have the previous issue. I did a thing I'd never done before. I answered that ad. That's how I met Jake. Ooh. Boys. Funny how you can take one paragraph completely out of context and it can have all sorts of different connotations, can't it? And I like the futuristic thing here of Sir Elton presents his compliments. Oh my God, the new Osmonds. Oh, I thought it was another one of those. And the new version of this old group. You know, he got the new Beatles, the new etc, etc. I thought it was going to be another sort of group like the Osmonds. That's what they did with the Cowsills, wasn't it? So, yeah, the new Osmonds was basically them threatening to, releasing a film. Oh. Slade in the swim. They're obviously looking for their friend Stan. My God. That's just... And we've got Toughen Up with Arrow. If you want to get on with Arrow, there'll be some heavy changes apparently. And what's these foolish things? So you can have a read of these. I'll just do the scans and you can have a bit of a read. Oh. Scribblin. Alvin Stardust was born on the 27th of September 1944. A bit more Starscope with David Essex. Doesn't everybody? Ooh, and a bit more Alvin Stardust. Oh, how sweet. If you want to taste some really special tea, call in at my mum's tea stall. It's next to Southland Station and you're sure of a warm welcome and a smashing cup of tea. Funny how that would have probably been said all in innocence. Oh, and according to Freddie Mercury here, they all studied hard at school. Well, apparently Alice Cooper thinks streaking is a terrific idea. Good point though. Rather see a picture of a pretty girl than a shot of an ugly politician. Long live the streak. Yes, I'm sure Ray Stevens thinks exactly the same thing. Long live. Yeah. And you've also got your horoscope. So, back in 1974, you can see whether it all came true or not. Oh, and as for that comic at the bottom, well, yep, bit dad joke that, isn't it? A little bit more, oh, Cozy Powell there. Cozy. Hello, that would be, hello, what's your name? I'm Cozy. Oh, last name Powell. So I'm a Cozy Pal. Yeah, and what do you do the rest of the week? Thunder Thighs? My God, you wouldn't be able to get away with that now. They actually was a group called Thunder Thighs. That's extraordinary. And then you've got the Flirtations with Dirty Work. Surprisingly, for a group who've been going for a long time and packing them in all over England in cabaret clubs and ballrooms, until Dirty Dick they hadn't had a chart entry. Dirty Dick. There's a thing about Mark Bolan. There we are, little thing about Mark Bolan. You can have a read of that. And who on earth is this? Dave Mount? Indulged in one of his favourite fantasies recently. Well, he indulges in fantasies and has the last name of Mount. It's kind of almost like, Dave Mount, yes please. Oh my God, I just noticed that thing he's wearing has got a hole where the navel is. Oh, so zany. Alright. Well, so that was Music Star from September the 14th, 1974. Yeah, that was interesting, having a look at all those stars. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, please do likes and bells and whistles and blah 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 blah, and oh, poor Humphrey kind of lost interest. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next one. Alrighty, you take care now. Ciao!